Hey there, this is the Dad from Real Games, bringing you a review of the L4D2 Campaign, City 17 version 3.2, and yes, I just did forget the title, even though I said it like 72 times now. So yeah, this is my first review, so please don't be too harsh. With each of the campaigns or maps that I review in a game, I'll try and base upon a system of, at the minute, 3 things, but I'm hoping to improve it over time. These 3 things are creativity, detail, and pressuring, and they're on a scale of 1 to 10, so 10 being the highest. In creativity, I base this upon the level design, how much effort's being put in for enjoyability, even though that can vary between person to person, but generally you can tell whether a map's good or bad. So, and then you don't always have to base if you want to play the game or not on my review. Go and check it out for yourself. The second one is detail, and that's how much effort they put into what's actually presented in the map. So like if I'm going through a shopping mall or something, is there going to be things around that really relate to the shopping mall that make it, say, more realistic, for example? The last thing is pressuring. Kind of a strange one. Well, a strange name for it even. Was it hard or tough to go through the map? And I'll give you a great example of that. Was a playthrough that I did not long ago, a campaign called Questionable Ethics, and it was really tough. We played that for 4 hours solid, I think, and we had to give up in the end. We played the first 2 levels, and the server we were on kind of glitched out, and after that point we kind of decided that we were going to just leave it there for that day. Today we came back on it, started off on level 2, and after I think 3 hours of it we actually managed to get to the end. Played the finale. We ended up calling a vote on it, and we changed it from expert down to advanced, down to normal, and eventually down to easy, which might sound really noobish. Although Zippie and Tames that I play with, L4D2 usually, they are pretty new to the game, so yes, they are quite noobish. no harshness to them though. On myself, I'm more used to playing either advanced or expert games. Although sometimes it's just not my day, and I think a lot of gamers have that. But anyhow, after they left, I replayed it with a couple of different people, and actually managed to finish off the finale on that. And I'd say it's really good. It's very well designed. But anyhow, we're here to review City 17. So basically, I enjoyed the campaign, but there are a few things about it that don't really make it stand out as a kind of really good campaign. I mean, like you've got good, and then you've got like really good. So what I mean by that is like the first 2 levels were very much the same as each other. Kind of cold, dark corridors, just running through, killing horde after horde, and things like that even. So I didn't enjoy that so much. There was parts of it that was very different, like one of them 2 levels we went through this area that seemed to be like a car park, and like some of the cement blocks that we used to hold up the structure of the building had collapsed, and you had to figure out that you needed to run up them and go through certain places to actually get to where you needed to. And I remember I cut out the footage, but at one point I was running around and I fell down this gap that I didn't fall down, I went down there because I thought I was meant to, and I ended up back at the bottom, which was quite frustrating at first because I was like, oh, now I've got to go all the way back around. But it's good because it motivates you to keep going. So yeah, after the first 2, we got into level 3. I think it's either level 3 or 4. That's the hospital, and I must say that was really well designed. If anything, went through the hospital, all of a sudden I could hear this plane crash, and not long after it there was this music that really intensified that situation. So I was going through the things and stuff. And then there was, yeah, like I said, there was that music in the background, and it just really added to it. So I recommend, don't just take it on my words, I actually recommend you go and have a look at this map and see if you like it for yourself. If you don't have Left 4 Dead 2, I recommend you get it. It's come down in price. It's about, I think, £15 on Steam. It might be, I think it's cheaper on Amazon if you have an Amazon account. And if you're, say, 16, 17, you can get it off Amazon. Unlike, say, if you were going on eBay or something. So I would recommend that. Funny thing, when I was, my friend's birthday, Zippie's birthday actually, came up, and I thought, oh, I'm going to get him Left 4 Dead 2 because I know he wants it, so it'd be a nice gift for him. And I had a look around and stuff, and went on Amazon actually, and I looked for Left 4 Dead 2, and Left 4 Dead 1 was actually on the search, and Left 4 Dead 1 was selling at a higher price than Left 4 Dead 2, and I was like, hang on, what's going on here? So I don't know if that was like a financial error, or whether the original game is just like not more expensive. It obviously is from the price. I mean, more better promoted, let's say, probably. More people prefer it to Left 4 Dead 2. I myself, I played both, and I myself prefer Left 4 Dead 2 because there's a lot more realism in it, a lot better graphics, more physics and stuff like that. Back to City finale was really good. I quite enjoyed that. I don't want to give away too many interesting facts about it, because otherwise that just ruins your hand play. And as well, for these clips, I'll kind of speed it up through certain things, and slow down a few things. I'm trying to keep these reviews down to 15 minutes. The reason really for that is because YouTube only allows you to record up to 15 minutes of footage, or upload 15 minutes of footage. You can apply for more through a YouTube partnership. There's another way of doing it, and there's one on there that says, it's got, if you go to upload a video, it says at the bottom something like, oh, get more time. And I clicked on it, thought, oh, you know, it can't be anything bad, but it asks you to verify it through your phone. So it's because YouTube and Google are partnered up through Google, so yeah, validate stuff, and they send you a code, text, and then you code, and you probably get more time or something. But personally, I don't really like giving my phone number out to companies and stuff like that, because I don't want to be bombarded with adverts and stuff, and I generally just don't like, excuse me, I generally don't like giving my phone number out to businesses, because they if they don't bombard you, then you end up your details and getting sold between companies, and then you'll be getting bombarded by different people with adverts about what they have to sell and stuff like that. Plus, I don't really like Google's privacy system and things like that. But yeah, I do say a lot of these things like that a lot. So sorry that annoys you. I'll try and stop it now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these reviews. Like I said, it's my first one. And could you just, if you could comment or send me a personal message on here, say what you want to see, whether it be things like the new GTA that's coming out soon. I know there's a lot of COD videos on YouTube, and the best person that who's on my channel to go to for that kind of thing is Zippie. If you look for a Twitch account, his Twitch account is Zippie __ in character terms, not actually like an underscore. He has a YouTube account as well called Generation Gaming EU, so if you're into COD, I'd recommend you go and check that out, because he's really into that. I mean, he spends a lot of time, he calls it practicing, but I like to say he's being antisocial. So yeah, I'd recommend having a look at that if you're into COD. Myself, I want to get up some footage of games like v3.2, Left 4 Dead 2, maybe some Left 4 Dead 1 as well, GTA 4, I'm trying to think now, Crisis 2, Just Cause 2. I played that for a bit, which I'm not really a third person kind of gamer, but I actually enjoyed Just Cause 2. And if you are, or if you're not, I recommend you, if you have a Steam account, go on there, look for it and download the demo that you can get. Another game that I was thinking about doing some content on was Team Fortress 2, simply because of the fact that it's free. So if you ever want a free game, go and download Team Fortress 2 off Steam. The only thing is it's 14 gig, I think. So yeah, it takes a while to download. I want to do some more streaming as well, but it's going to be mostly PC-based games, stuff like that. I haven't got a capture card, so I use XSplit. Only downside to XSplit is that rather than actually use the in-game feature that you have to pay for, I just do a standard like capture screen region and play my games in a windowed no border mode, which is okay, but it causes a lot of lag, so that can get on my nerves quite often. Also, I think about doing some of the original Doom back in like 1993. The original id Software games, as I've got the emulates for that. And I remember actually growing up with them games, which was, they were good times, yeah. Or maybe even some Doom 3. Although I played the intro, the first couple of levels so many times, it gets quite boring until I actually get back into it. So yeah, just let me know what you want from this channel. Please don't be too harsh on it. Hoping to get some more members soon. If you're interested in being a member of a PC-based YouTube channel, then hit me up with a message. If you're interested in playing TF3 or joining a pod group, then email Generation Gaming EU, or just let me know and I'll let Zippie know for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. In case I haven't actually said this, for the rating scale I give this map creativity of 7, a detail of 7, and a pressuring level of 6. Now, compared to where I got it, Left 4 Dead or L4D even maps.com, that's the best place to get Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4 Dead 1 campaign for maps, and even more. They gave it, I think it was a 9.3 or a 9.2 rating out of 10. But the reason why it's more average kind of rating is because to get a 10, I mean, it has to be really, really good. And like I said, at questionable ethics, I'd give that about 9. So that's really high up on my scale. But I think that this was kind of a more generic gameplay. So, I mean, I know it takes a lot of effort to put into these maps and stuff, but yeah, it was good, but I've played too many campaigns that seem similar, if that makes sense. So yeah, don't take my word for it. Go and check it out yourself. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.